is the 1959 Gale Bucaneer. I've got the recoil and everything off right now. I'm still doing some touch-ups and things, but the recoil is integral to the top of the motor. Goes on there. But I'm still working out a few bugs, and if you have all that stuff on there, you can't get to a lot of stuff. So I had a bad I had a coil in there. It was used, but I tested it and it showed that it was okay. But I was getting kind of spotty. It just sounded like the ignition was cutting in and out. So it looks to be well, it's pretty old, but it's not Chinese or anything. It's oh, it's got the symbol on there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to. So it's a OEM coil, but like I said, I don't know if it's got a short somehow or what's going on. There's a couple minor cracks in it, but it's not like the old coils that we see falling apart, like this kind. But anyway, I put a different used coil in it and it cleaned it right up. I'm not hearing any of that cutting. That's sort of like a cutout sound. It's a pretty short rope. This has got the got a primer, and I don't know why it seems like it sounds like it's pressurized, but it's not. It's just gravity feed. Well, watch what happens. I don't know if you can hear it, but it was squirting like it was somewhat pressurized. I guess so I turned the heat on in here, so maybe warming up the fuel that's in the tank did give it some pressure, I suppose. It's in low 60s right now in Michigan in February. That's pretty unheard of. But it was a little chilly in here, so I just turned it on for a little bit. Need a longer rope. Turn the camera on and it won't start. Started with one pull a little while ago. Might be running low on fuel. I just put a little bit in here to work on it. I got it flooded maybe now. Open her up fire there. open water and it started getting up near 180 degrees, so I shut it down. I have all the side covers and everything. It's a complete motor. It's little baby brothers, or big brothers over here. That's a Bucaneer 5. It's one of my favorite, it's just my favorite 5-horse, you know, and the smaller motors. I just like I like everything about it. It just looks awesome. To me, anyway. I bought 3 of these from a guy. He had a cottage in central Michigan, lower Michigan. And his grandpa always had the Bucaneers. He had 4 of them, and he kept 1 and sold me the other 3. I got 2 of them going out of the 3. And here's the power head from the last one. It's got good compression and everything. I just got to do some work on it. I had 90 pounds top and bottom here. Let's see. Yeah, 90 pounds on both cylinders. The problem was the pivot tube. I got to work on that. It's kind of wore out. It's kind of loose, so when you turn it, this actually rubs here. So I'm going to tear it down and put some new pieces on it, and I'll have all 3 of them. The gear case was cracked on the last one, and they patched it up with some JB Weld type stuff. That's way back there. But anyway, doesn't look the prettiest, but it was, when I took it all apart, there was no water in the gear case. The JB Weld job, it just looks kind of crappy. So one of these days I'll put that 3rd one together, and just for fun. It'll run, it'll work. 90 pounds compression on it. All the parts were there. I got all the extra, well, not extra, but I mean, I got all the side covers. This is the recoil for that one, the 3rd one of the 3, and the sides are over here. Yeah, I don't know what I did with them now. Oh well, I'll find them as soon as I turn this off. But anyway, so get on eBay and order a new wobble pump. It doesn't have a vaned impeller. It's got it's called a rotor pump. But you know, I can't find that either. Hard to believe I can't find nothing in this mess, right? I just had it out to, there it is. That's what it looks like. Real easy to change. I got another video on the Sea King that I just did. It's the same motor. It's just got different color paint and different stickers. Everything about it's the same. This other one is a 1947 Sea King that was a 5-horse. I did a cosmetic restore on that one. I ended up selling it to a guy that works for the state parks up north by Glenny, Michigan, up that way. But anyway, get the rotor pump, should be here in a couple days. It usually don't take long for eBay to get me my parts. But thanks for stopping in.